Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Pigeons here. I hope you guys are well and warm. Today, we're talking Grove bags. These darn bags have exploded in my comment section over the course of the last couple of years. Have you tried the Grove bags? Grove bags, the best solution. Ultimate storage device. Grove bags. Well, I'm going to put them to the test. I've got a few of them here. I've got my 1 pound bags. I've got my half-pound bags. I've got personal bags. I've got customized bags. We're going to go through them. We're going to put them to the test, and we're going to see, are these bags the ultimate storage device? Well, it's yet to be seen, but I'm going to try to figure it out here. The news on these bags really exploded over the course of the last 24 months. I had never heard of Grove bags before that. Ultimately, the way to cure your product was to use either a glass jar, a mason jar of some sorts, or hell, you could even get away with using a paper bag. But ultimately, a new device is on the market, and is it any good? Well, it turns out that there is actually some validity to this product. Over the course of the last 30 days, I did a harvest of some Dreadnought OG that I did about a pound off of, and I put some into grow bags and some into mason jars. And I have to admit, there is a big difference between the Grove and the mason jar. And I really want to dive into it in this video. So let's just get right into it. Let's start with the advantages of using Grove bags. The first advantage I think that needs to be noticed is the ability to store these things. They're bags. They can be flattened down to almost non-existent, and you can put them inside of other bags. I've got bags inside of bags here, making storage very easy. Throw away your mason jars because they're taking up way too much room. You can put a drawer of these bags, store them, and you wouldn't even notice. So storing, great for these things. Essentially, the next thing that I really enjoy about these is their customizability. You can put them in custom bags. You can put your logos on these bags, party bags, gift bags. This is something that I really enjoy. There's nothing better than be able to pull out a bag for your homies, and what a nice look it has. Its own sex appeal. It's got its own customization. This is great for a conversation piece, so you can customize your bags. I like that. And they come with all different sizes. I've got the 1 pound bags, I got half-pound bags, quarter-pound bags, ounce bags, gram bags, and in fact, you can even get little personal bags for those that are, the weed that's sitting around on your desk or what have you. And you can heat seal these, so it's not just a Ziploc bag. In fact, you can seal the plastics together to maximize the freshness and to optimize your storage. So you can heat seal the top of those for a complete airtight seal. That's a huge advantage, something I can't get out of my mason jars. They even advertise terpene retention. So they've got this terp lock technology, essentially is going to help seal this bag even more so that you are not losing your very, very important terpenes. And on their website, it does suggest that this does off-gas any additional oxygen or moisture as well. So you almost have a self-contained bag that'll help regulate perfection. Now that kind of solidifies the advantages of Grove bags, but over the last few weeks, I have noticed that there are a few drawbacks. Some of these drawbacks are in fact what makes them great. You can reseal this bag. Unfortunately, it does make it a one-time use. As soon as you seal that bag, that seal is melted, it's connected, it's got to come off in order to open it. You're not going to be able to reseal that bag again. One-time use. Bit of a problem. Next issue I have is the storing. In fact, the fact that they're a bag is kind of one of the things that I don't enjoy. There isn't a whole lot of sturdiness or support to the bag when you push it in with a bunch of other bags. They can kind of collapse in on each other. The bags are kind of restrictive in how they seal up. So when you put weed in there, it kind of squeezes them shut a little bit. Not a whole lot of protection, maybe from falling debris or other bags falling on other bags, or you're crushing bags, looking for bags. A little rigidity would be key for these bags. Aside from those major drawbacks, I really think the Grove bag technology is onto something. I will be using these Grove bags in the future. I find that they actually hold far more terpenes than their storage counterparts. So aside from those two major drawbacks, I do think Grove bags are onto something. I will be using them in the future. There's something about the retention of terpenes that I'm in favor of. And actually, the fact that you can customize these bags, is the cat's patoot for me. And the one biggest misconception that I'm finding with Grove bags from my comment section is that people are saying that you no need to burp. You don't have to open them up. They will do it all for you. And in fact, that's not the case. Even on their own website, Grove Bag suggests that the product should be at its final humidity and temperature before you seal it into the bag to ensure that it gives it its best foot forward. If you can meet all of those variables, honestly, Grove bags are a pretty neat technology. I love the customizability of the bags, and I really think this terp lock technology is really on to something. I'm really noticing massive differences between the jars and the bags when it comes to that nose. But I want to pass the question off to you. Have you had the opportunity to try Grove bags? What do you think of them? Yay or nay? That's all the time I have today, guys. I appreciate you guys watching. Much love. Stay medicated, eh? Because guess what? Life's better that way. Peace.